And your badge number is 127.
That's correct.
All you have to do is be cordial.
Let me see your identification.
Let me see your driver's license.
No, sir.
Okay, so why would you want to see mine?
Because I have the right to ask you.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You have the right to ask me anything, but I don't have the obligation to give you anything. Right?
Okay.
I mean,
well, when assistance arrives,
you can ask me to, jump on one leg. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer, former sheriff deputy. Today's video is brought to you by the YouTube channel Long Island Audit. If you have not subscribed to his channel, please make sure you go and do so. Today we're going to take a look at the Harford County Sheriff's Office in Maryland. Now in my past videos I've stated several times the two most dangerous cops that you always want to look out for is this: the young rookie and the old burnt out veteran. Why are those two the most dangerous? Well, the young rookie doesn't know the law. He's going to violate your rights and arrest you. And the old veteran doesn't care about the law. He's just ready to retire. He's burnt out. And in today's video, we're going to see Long Island Audits deal with the old burnt out veteran. A veteran who still doesn't know the difference between public and private property, or government property and public property. He thinks they're two different things. I really like this video. Not much needs to be said. This is a great learning tool for a lot of officers out there who don't know the difference between public and private property. I just wanted to share this video because I thought Long Island Audit did a great job. Let's jump into this video and see what happened.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we're at the Harford County Government Administrative Offices here in Bel Air, Maryland. We're here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Harford County Sheriff just came out of the building. So, let's, he's calling me, but I don't want to deal with him.
What are you doing?
Excuse me?
What are you doing?
Who are you?
Deputy Sheriff, security of the building. Who are you?
What's your name and badge number?
What's your name and badge number?
I'm not a deputy sheriff.
I don't care. What's your name? Let me see some
don't-
ID.
Do
Or
you
you're going to
need-
have to leave the lot.
You need to see some ID?
Yes, sir.
For what? Have I committed any crimes?
Yes, you're photographing everybody's vehicle tag numbers.
It's not against the law,
Let me see some ID, please.
but I haven't broken the law.
Let me see some ID, please, or you're going to have to leave the property. I can make
This
you
is
leave the
public.
property.
This
No,
is
it's
public
not.
property.
It's government property. I can make you leave.
What's the difference between government and public
Let me
property,
see
sir?
some ID.
Government properties, which are public properties. Government properties consist of land or assets owned by federal, state, or local governments, and may also include government agencies or government-sponsored organizations such as libraries or parks. Government-owned property refers to land or other assets that are legally owned by government or government entity. Government-owned property may be titled at the federal, state, or local level and may or may not allow unrestricted public access. Some government-owned properties constitute public goods such as parks, libraries, roads, and sidewalks. So what's the difference between government-owned property and public property? Nothing.
Sir, I haven't broken any
Let me
laws.
see some ID, please.
This is public property. I'm an independent journalist.
Why are you filming the car tag?
I'm gathering content for a story.
What story?
Tag plates, you guys run them all day. They're public information.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. Can I get your name?
No, you cannot.
Why are you covering your name?
10-127 to 439.
Let me get your name, sir. It is the policy.
I have a subject here on the lot filming all the car tag numbers. Can you send some assistance down, please?
Sir,
I'm on lot behind 220. I'm here by myself. There's nobody in the building right now.
Sir, it is the policy of the Harford County Sheriffs to identify yourself to a member of the public.
He's filming all the car tag numbers.
The public tag numbers. Sir, it is the policy of the Harford County Sheriffs to identify yourself. It's the policy to identify yourself.
Show me the policy.
It's the policy to identify yourself, sir.
You show me your policy. And I'll
You look
show
like
my
you've worked there for a long time, so...
policy. That's what I have.
Okay, so you should follow your policy. And it's unprofessional of a Harford County Sheriff to not identify themselves.
Smile.
BF Chandler. Thank you. Was that hard?
No.
And your badge number is 127.
That's correct.
All you have to do is be cordial.
Let me see your identification.
Let me see your driver's license.
No, sir.
Okay, so why would you want to see mine?
Because I have the right to ask you.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You have the right to ask me anything, but I don't have the obligation to give you anything. Right?
Okay.
I mean,
well, when assistance arrives,
you can ask me to, jump on one leg. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
127, one of the guys that we had down there also has Beller Beauty around.
Your body camera's on?
Yes, sir. It is.
Deputy? Okay, great. Just want to make sure.
You were out front.
Okay. That's fine. This is a private lot, apparently. It's just like, look where we are, just so you guys understand. Harford County Government Administrative Offices. Public building, public parking lot.
Otherwise, you don't get hit. What was the land record? Okay.
Apparently this deputy needs to call for backup because I'm such a threat.
Advised by an employee here that he does it for a YouTube channel and ask questions, so just says wow.
What's YouTube?
What's that?
What's YouTube?
I have no idea. Oh,
What's that? Been advised by an employee that he's doing it for YouTube. How you guys doing, deputies? Delightful? Had to take a long walk over here. All right. Can I just get your name and the badge numbers, please?
Why?
Why not? You're here.
Okay, no problem. I'm just asking. It's Polson, 1267.
Wholesome. And yours, deputy?
DABIS 1266.
Davis, 1266. Thank you.
maybe we're going to sit in front of the building.
Huh?
When we watch in front of the building, nobody. Wait. Color.
You want to get books?
Nothing here. Nothing going on. Public photography. Glad you understand now.
I got this weekend, man? Huh? Well, it's nice.
Deputy, just so you know, just so maybe next time, independent journalists, everybody under the First Amendment of the Constitution, we have freedom of press.
I don't want to discuss it. Sir.
I'm just trying to inform you and educate you. So next time, in case this happens, there's no issues. You cannot demand somebody's ID unless they have committed a crime, unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that they've committed a crime. So, for next time, can't just demand ID from people. De-escalation works. All that good stuff. Hi, officer.
I'm Officer Green with Bel Air Police Department. You are being audio visually recorded. How are you doing today?
Good. Can I just get your badge number, please?
155.
155. Thank you. And your name was? I'm sorry.
Green.
Green.
Color.
Officer Green.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, just engaging in First Amendment protected activity.
You're welcome. You're welcome to film. There's no law against that.
You see?
I didn't say the least.
You called all these people here for a reason. We could have just had a polite conversation.
They have an obligation to make sure that everything is okay within their property. I can understand that. They just want to make sure that everything's on the good.
I explained to him that I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
I'm just gathering content for a story. That's all.
All right.
Not like I was secretive or anything.
No, that's fine. Like I said, but they, they have an obligation to make sure.
Sure, no problem.
All right. All right.
Well, see, it's the old timers like this guy over here that think they can just demand ID from people whenever they want, refuse to identify themselves. So unprofessional. Insane. Every officer that he called over here shrugged their shoulders when he's like, hey, he's filming in the public parking lot. They just shrugged their shoulders. There's nothing that can be done. Of course not. Why would you want to do something about somebody peacefully engaging in a constitutionally protected activity? Why would you do that? What needs to be done about that? They always act like I'm so mysterious when I'm not. Independent journalist, sir. Hi, nice to meet you. They're the ones that are mysterious, not wanting to identify themselves. So they have the police of Bel Air. That's the city here. And then those deputies were the Harford County sheriffs. That one deputy, man, he didn't know anything about public photography and our constitutional rights. Do you see why we do this? Do you see why I do this? Now that deputy knows. He's been properly educated. He's been properly educated on our First Amendment right to film in public. But now that first deputy, this is why I do what I do. That first deputy has been educated on reasonable articulable suspicion to demand ID, as well as our First Amendment right to film in public.
The link to the full video can be found down below. Make sure you go over, watch the full video, and also subscribe to Long Island Audit. So as we see, folks, old or young, it never stops. It seems as if the police are never going to learn the law, and they're never going to respect my rights or your rights. So therefore, we must stand up for our rights and know our rights. Make sure you know your rights. With that being said, We the People University, signing off.